Cortisol test helps check stress hormone balance. From price to normal range, erase everything you need to know about blood, urine, and saliva cortisol tests. Have you heard of the stress hormone? It is called cortisol. As an essential hormone, cortisol is made by the adrenal glands sitting atop the kidneys. It is called the stress hormone because cortisol levels rise in response to stress. Apart from dealing with stress, cortisol is responsible for the regulation of critical activities in the body. It includes blood sugar concentration, blood pressure, energy balance, and metabolism. In case cortisol action is impaired, the body is unable to stabilize itself when stressed physically or emotionally. Also read what is cortisol hormone. Know how it plays an important role in managing your body's stress response. Cortisol is a steroid hormone. When cortisol levels are too high or too low, huge health problems can arise. Excess cortisol may induce weight gain, high blood pressure, anxiety, and sleep disturbance, whereas low cortisol can cause fatigue, muscle weakness, and hypotension. Hence, cortisol levels must be kept in balance to ensure health, hormonal balance, and well-being. A cortisol test is the name given to a medical investigation in which the level of cortisol in a person is measured. Because the stimulus level is supposed to change throughout the day, the test, therefore, is used by physicians to judge whether the adrenal glands are functioning well. The cortisol test may indicate if the body is producing an overabundance of hormone, which may point toward Cushing's syndrome, or too little hormone, which may point toward Addison's disease or adrenal insufficiency. The test is often recommended by doctors when there is unexplained fatigue, weight increase or decrease, hypertension, or hormonal alteration. The obtained test can be that which is analyzed in blood, a 24-hour collection of urine, or a saliva sample, depending on the disorder being analyzed. Stress-related and endocrine disorders can be identified early by cortisol tests, as they are widely used in differential diagnosis. Also read cortisol and weight gain. Know how elevated hormonal levels can increase your body weight. This is the most typical test. A sample of blood is drawn from a vein in your arm to test for cortisol levels. This test counts the actual concentration of cortisol in the blood serum. It's usually performed in the morning when cortisol is most elevated. Cortisol levels are highest normally in the morning 6 am 8 am. Physicians might order a morning cortisol test for the best reading. The test measures your adrenal glands' response to adrenocorticotropic hormone ACTH. It diagnoses adrenal insufficiency and pituitary disease. Saliva tests are more commonly used to test cortisol at night when it should be lowest. A 24-hour urine test indicates total production of cortisol in a day. They are used more and more to find hidden adrenal disease. Physicians may recommend a test of cortisol levels. If you are having preparation, you might have to stop taking some medications such as steroids beforehand. Always take your doctor's advice. Cortisol concentrations change with the time of day. Normal ranges or values can vary marginally based on the lab. Always interpret with your physician. Prices for the cortisol test vary with labs and cities in India. The following is an approximate range. Prices may vary by location and diagnostic center. Caused by excess cortisol, leading to weight gain, a round face, high blood sugar, and high blood pressure. Caused by low cortisol levels, leading to fatigue, weight loss, dark skin patches, and low blood pressure. Chronic stress or pituitary gland problems can also affect cortisol balance. Yes, but sometimes saliva or urine tests are also needed for a complete picture. Avoid stress, follow your doctor's advice, and do not eat or take certain medicines like steroids before the test. Yes, at-home cortisol test kits are available for saliva and urine samples. However, blood tests usually need